Hello and welcome. I am Steffi, and today we have a nice restorative flow. You don't need anything except a mat, so go ahead, roll it out, and let's get started. Meet me at the end of your mat. We're gonna make nice big arm circles going backwards, so go nice and big. Take your time opening up that chest, feeling the nice stretch in your shoulders. Give me one more nice big circle going all the way back. Good, and now let's bring it forward. 3 big circles here. Whether you're feeling stiff, stressed, sore, this routine will be perfect for your body. Let's go ahead, let those arms hang long, nod that chin down, round the shoulders, and slowly start to round your spine down towards your feet, one vertebra at a time. I want you to move nice and slowly here. And then slowly walk your hands out onto your mat. Good. Until you're in that plank position. Your shoulders are right above those wrists, and you can drop those hips down and rest your feet flat on the mat. I want you to think about pushing your mat away so you're not bringing those shoulders up towards your ear. And go ahead and just hold this pose. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Another breath in and out. Let's go ahead and look over one shoulder like you want to look behind you. And then come through center and look over your other shoulder. And let's do one more on each side. Look over that first shoulder. And come over to that second shoulder. Awesome. And go ahead and push those hips back. Meet me in a nice child's pose. Holding it here. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Let your chest hang heavy towards the mat. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Now go ahead and walk your hands to the left side of your mat, and then bring your right hand to stack right on top of that left. And sink your hips back so you feel a nice lat stretch. And just hang out here for about 10 to 15 seconds, focusing on your breath, focusing on stretching out your lat. You could rest your head onto your bicep so it doesn't feel too heavy. Take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Now let's walk those hands to the right side of your mat. And that left hand is going to go right on top of that right hand. Keep lengthening out, feeling that nice stretch. Reaching your hands out a little bit farther if you can. Take a nice deep breath in, out, inhale, exhale. Keep breathing, keep reaching those hands. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back to center. And you're gonna bring your hips right over those knees. So make sure that they stay nice and high for me. We're gonna go into a puppy pose. You're gonna keep those hips high. So it's very similar to that child's pose, but this time my hips stay high and I walk my hands out, dropping your chest down. You could rest your head down to the mat if that feels good, but really try to reach. You feel that all through your arms. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Good. Bring those hands back underneath you. And this time, still keeping those hips up nice and high. Hands are gonna walk straight out to the side. And here, you're gonna drop one shoulder down. I don't want you to collapse it so it goes all the way down to the mat. I want you to keep it semi-high. So you're like making a little tent, or at least it feels like you're making a little tent. And you should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder, in your pec. Take a nice deep breath in and out. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last breath in and out. And then over to the other side. Drop that shoulder down. Maybe you notice one side feels a little bit tighter. Sometimes if you shift your head a little more forward or a little further back, you feel the same stretch, but maybe you feel it a little bit different. Breathe through it. We have 10 more seconds. Give me 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Come back to center. All right, I'm going to go back a long ways. And let's go into cat-cow. Round the spine and lengthen. Round, lift up that belly button, arch that spine and lengthen. Inhale, exhale as you go into that cow. Inhale and exhale. Give me one more here. Inhale and exhale. Good, and go back to nice long spine. We're gonna transition now, so just bringing one foot forward, pushing your hips forward and down, toes facing forward, body's facing forward, but you're really gonna sink into that stretch here. And then arms are gonna come up and back. And you're feeling that stretch through that quad, through that hip flexor. With each breath you take, you try to sink just a little bit deeper. Think of like you're wearing a belt and you want to push your hips, push that belt forward. Good. And now hips go back. We lengthen that front leg. Holds it here, feeling that nice hamstring stretch. Good. All right, so right now, if you're just laying over that leg, that's fine, but can we try to lengthen our spine here? Maybe if you have a wall next to you, you could hold onto a wall. If you have foam blocks, you could use a foam blocks. If not, just use that thigh and try to keep a nice long spine. Breathe. Good, now walk those hands out. You could round the spine here. And walk your fingers out as far as you can. Maybe you could pass your foot. I'm keeping my hips up high here. I'm not dropping my hip down towards my heel. Keep it high. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your hands back up. We're going to go back to shifting my hips or our hips forward. And if you can, grab your foot and get a nice quad stretch here. Good. If that doesn't feel good on your body, on your knee, then just stay here, stay nice and low, and continue with that quad stretch. We grab it, and you could reach up. You could even do this standing. So if you want, if that hurts your knee a little too much, you could also grab that foot and meet me standing. All right, Pick whichever one feels best on your body. Hold it here. Give me at least 10 more seconds. Raise that arm. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Now the same thing, other side. I'm going to do this one facing you now. So let's go ahead, bring that foot forward, and we push the hips forward and down. Good. Once you feel comfortable there, you're feeling that nice stretch in that back leg. You're going to reach those arms up and back. Take that nice deep breath, sinking a little bit deeper each time. Good. Let that head look up at the ceiling. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands down. Push that hip back. Stay with a nice long spine to start for our first 15 seconds. Breathe. Feeling that stretch. Good. Hold it here and breathe. Can we one more nice deep breath in and out. And then when you round the spine and you walk those hands forward, maybe you notice that one side is a little more flexible than the other. Good. You could push those hips back slightly. I just don't want you going all the way down to the ground. See if you could walk out a little bit more and hold it for our last 10 seconds. Give me a nice deep breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. Good, and slowly restack that spine. All right, we're gonna grab that back foot. If it doesn't feel good on your knee, you could go ahead and stand. We'll see, this mat sometimes is a little bit thin, and my knee gets a little finicky. Okay, I got it. Pain-free. And then just hold it here. Option, raise that arm up and just take a few deep breaths. Oh, nope, it's getting a little achy. In that case, I'm just gonna double up my mat. Okay. Take these stretches at your pace and do what feels good on your body. I want you to feel good after this. Don't try to put yourself in any position that doesn't feel good. Hold it here. Give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release that foot. Awesome. I'm just gonna fix my mat. Last one for today. Well, we're gonna do one more, but I'm gonna do this facing the wall so you could see. All right, I'm gonna have you bring your left hand behind your back, and your right hand is gonna slightly pull on your head, just pulling it so your ear is down towards your shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Think of that left hand reaching up a little bit more, and you're pulling on that head just a little bit harder. You should feel that nice stretch in your neck. With that same amount of pressure, I want your eyes to gaze slightly down, but still keeping it in that diagonal. Breathing through this stretch. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do the same thing other side. I'm going to face you this time. Let's go. Right hand up and behind your back. Hand goes onto that head. And slowly bring your ear towards your shoulder. Stretching out the right side. Breathe. Maybe with each exhale, you just pull a little bit more, but don't pull too much. Want this to feel good on your neck. I don't want you yanking it down. Just lengthening. Hold it here. And let's turn those eyes to face slightly down to the corner of your mat. Breathe. Stay long with that spine. Don't let those shoulders round forward. Hold it here, hold it here. For our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Bring that hand forward. Meet me standing. We're going to go with your hands on your hip and just make a nice circle. Bringing those hips all the way around. Feet are about shoulder width or maybe a little bit wider so you feel a nice range in those hips. And let's go ahead and reverse that circle. Last 2. Last 1. And we're going to keep a nice wide stance. So think shoulder width or maybe even a little wider. And meet me with a nice deep squat and just rock your body side to side. You could have your hands in a prayer. You could grab your ankle. Do whichever one feels best. We're going to grab our ankles if you're not already. And then you're going to lift your hips up and drop your hips down. Lift your hips up and drop them down. Let's go for 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. And slowly lift those hips up. Keep your hands down. Bring your feet closer together until they're underneath your hips. See here if you could reach a little bit closer to the mat than you did earlier. Hopefully you feel a little more lengthened in those hamstrings. You're going to roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time, reversing what we did earlier. Head is the last thing to lift up. And roll those shoulders back 3 times. And we're going to inhale, make a nice big circle going all the way up, bringing those hands together. And exhale as you bring it down to heart center. Give yourself a nice round of applause for giving your body a little treat today. I hope that feels so good. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Maybe you want to do different body parts. I'd love to know. What do you want to see? If you're not already, make sure to subscribe because I post a new video every week. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye.